Alright, so I just built this massive thing after a lot of different models and renovations, and, well, I added the tails in a minute ago because it didn't fly, so now we're going to try it again and see how well this flies. And I already don't have control of it on the runway, which is not a good sign. Come on. Alright, when we hit the end of the runway, we'll see. Alright. Alright. Shoot. Shoot. Okay. Abort. 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 Wait. Throttle. We can slow it down enough so it doesn't blow up. That was a weird noise. Alright, so that didn't work. How do we fix that issue? What do we need that this plane doesn't have? Maybe being a bit lighter. So instead of having those, we have air intakes. And how about take this and we make it a bit closer. This is gonna fail. Alright, so it's a bit smaller overall, so that would help hopefully a little bit with maybe weighting and balancing. Maybe more powerful thrusters actually would help too. Okay, so I can control it now on the runway, which is a good start. Just keep it balanced and try... Okay, it's not going to lift off until we go off the runway. I don't think it's going to fly though. Oh wait, it is flying. Barely, it is kind of falling. Alright, if we just don't touch it, it should be fine. But it flies, but the problem is that you can't really maneuver it. Oh, maybe you can. Oh, I thought it would just immediately crash if you tried moving it, but it actually works. Oh, okay. And besides fuel consumption, this actually is not that bad. Yep, it's dropping again. Alright, I don't think there's a way to counteract that, so let's just make our way back to the land, I guess. But the fact that it actually flew is pretty cool. I'm happy with that. I wonder if I can get it to land. Sure, let's wait for that. Let's wait to pull that out. Oh, hello. Oh, he looks scared. Oh! I wonder why he looks scared. Alright, so the problem I am foreseeing is, let me see. What if we just take a fuel tank, no, 2 fuel tanks, 2 big ones, and... Oh, I got this. Wait, oops, don't do that, not that. Okay, let's save this as... let's just say this is V2. So I can keep this model. Stupid emails. Alright, now we put this here. This is not going to work at all. I know that. I just want to see this. I want to see what this looks like when it blows up. And I want something that's powerful, but not too powerful. Actually, forget not being too powerful. That's overkill right there, but it's perfect. And then we just take something that's aerodynamic. And then thinking of how I could do this. I want to see if there's a way I could use those and drop them. This is gonna go terribly. Oh god, alright. Oh! And the parachutes went off already. Team launch sequence. So let's do that. And there we go. And now we're going to see how well Kerbal engineering is. Oh, that's not going to go well. This isn't good. This isn't good. That's not good. That isn't good at all. Oh no. Oh god. Okay. Throttle. Well, I mean, we did survive, so that's a success. So the problem here is that these pieces right here are not fixed on that strongly. Which actually is kind of... I mean, that makes sense. But let's see if it can fly anyways. Oh, I forgot again. Those parachutes aren't even there for the entire plane. They're there because I want to find a way to have it so when you're over a certain area, you can drop these out and have the parachutes deploy and safely drop them wherever it is you drop them off, I guess. Keep it centered. Keep it centered. It's not centering. Let's try this. Oh no. Houston, we have a problem. We have a pretty big problem. We have a very big problem. We have a very big problem. Maybe we don't. Yes, we do. A catastrophic success. Go under. There we go. Got the air intakes back on. This is going to go very poorly. Oh, Jesus. Oh, wait. Actually, I already have an idea. First of all, let's fix. There. But I have a solution to this problem, maybe. That is... No, my god. I have a bit of control over it. I have enough control. Started going pretty fast. The wings are kind of going a bit crazy when I try pulling up. It's going very fast. Okay, that doesn't work. That didn't work. That didn't... No, it's just something entirely different here. What if we just take this and this and like three of these, just that, and that, and then that, and then better if we take the right there. We're gonna go something like this. Something like this. Like you so we do it now. Just these. This piece. But let's call this there's only one person watching this that's gonna get that, and that's because that's her YouTube channel. I'll put a link to her description, a link to her channel in the description. If any of you chumps want to watch her. Actually, she took all of the videos down, so you're not gonna watch anything. And why not? Why not just take something like a air intake and strap a couple of those onto the rear? Yeah, I can actually use lower wings for this, and I might. So I have a feeling this might work. Alright. Hit. Well, I mean, it's flying. Even if it is a bit heavy. But I mean, it's flying. However, to address that weight problem, I have two solutions. One, I don't need to grab the whole plane. One, we don't need these massive wheels. We can go with something much smaller and therefore lighter. perfect initial touchdown. And now all I know is that it will take off at least. And that's when that's when we'll see how well it goes. Alright. Not bad. How well does it control? Okay, this controls fairly well actually. I'm surprised. And of course, I'm not going to be fair and let it land somewhere flat. No, I want to make it land in a mountain area. And if I'm careful, it should land nicely right. Okay. Except I got some air, a lot of air. Let's turn off SAS and allow it to just kind of roll. Alright, now you just have to wait for it to slow down because I don't have any brakes in here. The best way to brake it is not to do that. Okay, we lost the front of this, but it could still fly probably. Let's see if it can actually. Why not? That is a truly magical design. But the problem is it has a lot of drag because it's a giant flat thing now. It is accelerating pretty fast though. A lot faster. How heavy was that? Alright, let's turn around now. See if we can get back to the testing area. I am surprised at how well this controls. Actually, I'm wondering something now. What if we just go in back? Take off that entire front piece and put something a lot lighter on there. Mass is 75T. This is 3.30. Okay, so this is much lighter. And let's see if my theory is correct that this will accelerate and work much better without that heavy extra cockpit in front. Okay, so it actually took off this time without reaching the end of the runway. Alright, so it seems like taking off that pointless cockpit actually did help. Alright, so not only did I make a successful ship this time, I made one that has pretty good fuel efficiency, I think. And one that looks nice, in my opinion. And it works pretty well. Like, if I had to compare this to something, I would probably compare it to the other best jet I have, which is something I worked on earlier, which I believe is the Raptor Mark III, which is something where I tried designing a F-22 Raptor, but I couldn't really get something that looks similar enough that would work within the game. So I just went with this design, which I think still looks like a military jet. This actually seems a bit harder to control than the typical Cassie one. So, and the final plane I'm going to show that I built earlier was, here it is. There's the Fairley planes. I believe it was the Fairley Mark I. And this plane, while it looks simple, goes pretty fast, and because of its speed, is prone to burning up, which is a minor design flaw. Oh, it just kind of bounced off the runway. Alright, so we broke it a few seconds ago, and the speed is still climbing. If we go really fast with the speed it up, as you can see, that number will go up to around 1200, and then it should stop around there, and that's usually when we get high enough into the atmosphere. Up there, it starts burning up. And usually when it reaches 1200, that's the point. Oh, it's going to even go further. This is usually the point, though, where the engine shut off because there's not enough oxygen in the atmosphere for the air intakes to pull. There we go. And now we'll slow it back down to normal time. And we're safe to engage the engines again. As you can see, absolutely nothing can go wrong. Well, except fuel. Now we're going through the ocean, so we'll just pull up a bit. Alright. And now I can force my crew to... All hatches are obstructed, can't exit. Oh. So they can't get out. I'm gonna obstruct it, that's the hatch right... Oh. No, the hatches are under here, oops. Well, that's a small design flaw. I should fix actually quickly. Oh, and the game crashed. That's like the 6th or 7th crash today. Like I said, it was enough Kerbal anyways.